So hello friends, so in this video tutorial we will learn about Power BI variables. So how to use Power BI variables and what are variables. So first of all we have to understand, like any other programming language, variables are container where we can store a value and finally we can execute that value. So how we can make it, let's see. So it's basically a temporary container where we can store some type of values and then we can execute that value. So let's see how we can make that. So first of all we will go to a new measure, and after going to new measure we will create a measure with the name add numbers equal to, then I will create a variable. So I will type var here. So for defining a variable we have to give a name and give a name number1. So number1 is our first variable, equal to, we give it some value like 23. Then I will create another variable, and then I will give it to number2, and then I will give it some value like 45, and I will now return number1. I will just type number1 plus number2. So we have defined two variables and then we have returned them like we have add them. So now if we will use this add number1, so add number1 is our new measure, and if we want to show what will be the result, I will just create a card here, and this card I will take this add number, so it will give the answer 68. So it will add two numbers. So variables are basically a containers, like number1 and number2 are container where we give some values and finally we display the result of that values. We can even change the values there also. Okay, so that's all for this variables. Now how we can use it in some of our files here, like we have this order. I will go to our table, one of our table, and which is our field order. Okay, so I will go to this orders table here, and where we have certain data, like it contains our corporate segments, beside that our country, city, region. And if we want, suppose like if we want which is our best sales by region, like if we will compare between two states, first of all west and east, and to find out which state, which region has the best sales. So how we can create that? Through variables. So we will go to the new measure here and give it a name. First of all we have to give it a name. I will just increase the size and give it a name best sales. Then I will put equal to, and after putting equal to I will give it a name like variable, and the name of the variable is east. Then I will put equal to, then I will use calculate formula, then I will use sum, and after putting sum I give the name of my table category, like one of this is your total sales here. So I will just find out order sales here. So we will say, like if our order sales is from our order region, because we are comparing between two regions. So first thing is that if equal to, I will give it the name east, and then I will close this, and then I will define another variable which is west, equal to calculate, and then I will give sum, bracket open, then I will give order sales here, again same thing, close this, and then I will give order region equal to west, if in that case if the order is west, so what will be the result here? So I will give a return, then I will give if statement and give if east, our variable east is greater than west. So what will be the answer? Then we will give east, and otherwise we will give west. So with the use of these variables we have created this formula, and now we can see like we are finding the best sale from two of our region, east and west, and giving an answer. If I will click over this, now you will see we have created a variable best sales here from our two region. Then I will go here and just decrease this side and create a new card here. We click outside, new card, and put the best sales here. So west is if we will compare between two, we can find best sale is west. Similarly we can compare between 4 states also. So this is the way we can use variable in Power BI DAX. So that's all in this video.